Hey everyone, it's Graham Stephan here, and let's be real, who doesn't want to be a millionaire? It's not just about the money, it's about the freedom and opportunities that come with it. Today, we're diving deep into the 7 wealth codes, the essential strategies that can pave your way to millionaire status. These aren't some get-rich-quick schemes, but rather proven principles that have worked for me and countless others. We'll break down each code into actionable steps so you can start implementing them right away. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. But with the right roadmap, you can achieve financial freedom faster than you think. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's unlock these wealth codes together. Imagine setting out on a journey without a destination in mind. You might end up somewhere, but it probably won't be where you wanted to go. The same goes for your finances. Without a clear financial goal, you're just drifting along, letting life happen to you instead of designing the life you want. That's why wealth code number 1 is all about setting your financial North Star, a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goal. Think about it. Do you want to become financially independent by 40? Retire early and travel the world? Buy your dream house? Whatever it is, write it down, make it tangible, and let it fuel your actions. This goal will be your guiding light, helping you stay motivated and make smart financial decisions along the way. Trust me, having that clarity is incredibly powerful. Now, it's not enough to just have a vague idea of what you want. You need to get specific and break it down into hard numbers. Let's say your goal is to retire early at 55 and live comfortably on $100,000 per year. How much money would you need to have invested to generate that kind of passive income? Factor in inflation, taxes, and potential investment returns. This step might require some research and calculations, but it's crucial for creating a realistic roadmap. Once you have a concrete number in mind, it becomes less daunting. Instead of retire early, your goal becomes accumulate $5 million by age 55. See how much more tangible and actionable that is? Remember, we're not just talking about wishful thinking here, we're talking about setting a clear target and creating a plan to hit it, okay? So you've got your big, hairy, audacious financial goal. Now what? Looking at a massive figure like $5 million can be overwhelming, which is why it's essential to break it down into smaller, more manageable milestones. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You don't focus on the summit the entire time, you focus on reaching the next base camp. Maybe your first milestone is to save $50,000 for a down payment on an investment property. Or perhaps it's to increase your income by $1,000 per month through a side hustle. These smaller victories will keep you motivated and build momentum as you work towards your ultimate goal. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is financial freedom. Celebrate each milestone along the way and use it as fuel to keep pushing forward. Let's face it, the word budget doesn't exactly spark joy in most people. It sounds restrictive, boring, and maybe even a little bit scary, but here's the truth. A budget is not about limiting yourself. It's about understanding where your money is going and making it work harder for you. Think of it like being the CEO of your own personal finances. Just like a successful business tracks its income and expenses, you need to have a clear picture of your own cash flow. Where is your money coming from? Where is it going? Without this knowledge, you're essentially flying blind, and that's a recipe for financial disaster. Budgeting gives you control and empowers you to make informed decisions about your money. Now, before you roll your eyes and click away, hear me out. Tracking your spending doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. There are tons of apps and tools out there that can automate the process for you. The key is to find a system that works for you and be consistent with it. Whether you prefer using a spreadsheet, an app like Mint or Personal Capital, or good old-fashioned pen and paper, the important thing is to track every dollar that comes in and goes out. This will give you valuable insights into your spending habits and identify areas where you can potentially cut back or save more. You might be surprised to discover how much you're actually spending on things like eating out or subscription services. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding your spending patterns is the first step towards taking control of your finances. Okay, so you're tracking your spending, but how do you actually create a budget that works? One popular and effective method is the 50/30/20 rule. This simple framework suggests allocating your after-tax income into three categories: 50% for needs. This includes your essential expenses like housing, groceries, transportation, and utilities. 30% for wants. This covers your discretionary spending such as dining out, entertainment, hobbies, and shopping. 20% for savings and investments. This portion is dedicated to building your financial future, including paying off debt, saving for retirement, and investing. Now, these percentages are just a guideline, and you can adjust them based on your individual circumstances and goals. The key is to find a balance that allows you to live comfortably while also making progress towards your financial goals. Chapter 4, Wealth Code 3, Unlocking Multiple Income Streams. All right, let's talk about Wealth Code number 3, multiple income streams. Most people rely on just one source of income, their job, and that's fine, but it can be risky. What if you lose your job or something unexpected happens? That's why it's so important to diversify your income streams. If one stream dries up, you've got others to fall back on. Plus, having multiple income streams can significantly accelerate your wealth-building journey. It's like adding rocket fuel to your financial goals. Now you might be thinking, Graham, I'm already working a full-time job. How am I supposed to find the time and energy for another side hustle? Trust me, I get it. But there are tons of ways to create additional income streams without quitting your day job. One of the easiest ways to get started is by leveraging your existing skills and interests. What are you already good at? What do you enjoy doing in your free time? Maybe you're a great writer. You could offer freelance writing services online. Or maybe you enjoy teaching others. You could start tutoring students online or offering coaching services. The possibilities are truly endless. Many of these side hustles can be done from anywhere with an internet connection. Another great option is to explore the world of online business. E-commerce is booming, and there are countless opportunities to start your own online store. You could even create and sell your own digital products like online courses or ebooks. The key is to find something that aligns with your skills and passions. Building wealth takes time and effort, so choose a side hustle you'll enjoy and stick with. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Graham, I don't have any special skills or talents. What can I do? Everyone has something valuable to offer. Identify your strengths and find creative ways to monetize them. For example, maybe you're really organized and detail-oriented. You could start a virtual assistant business and help busy entrepreneurs stay on top of their schedules. Or maybe you're a social media whiz. You could offer social media management services to local businesses. The point is, don't underestimate yourself or your abilities. There are countless ways to turn your passions into profits, and the more creative you are, the more successful you'll be. Building multiple income streams is about leveraging your skills, interests, and resources to create a more secure and abundant financial future. Chapter 5, Wealth Code 4, The Magic of Appreciating Asset. Let's talk about Wealth Code number 4, and this is a big one, investing in appreciating assets. Now, you've probably heard me talk about the importance of budgeting and saving money, but the truth is, simply saving your money isn't enough to build real wealth. You see, when you keep your money sitting in a savings account, it's actually losing value over time due to inflation. That's why it's crucial to put your money to work for you by investing in assets that have the potential to appreciate in value over time. Think of assets like real estate, stocks, or even a successful business. These are things that can generate passive income and grow your wealth exponentially, even while you sleep. Now, I know investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to it, but trust me, it's not as complicated as you might think. And in the next few sections, I'm going to break down some of the best asset classes for building long-term wealth and financial freedom. One of my all-time favorite asset classes is real estate, and for good reason. Real estate has historically been a fantastic way to build wealth over the long term. Think about it, people will always need a place to live, right? That means there will always be a demand for housing, which helps to drive up property values over time. Plus, when you invest in rental properties, you can generate passive income from rent payments, which can then be reinvested to grow your portfolio even further. Now, I know what you're thinking. Real estate is expensive, right? Well, yes and no. While it's true that buying an investment property requires a significant upfront investment, there are ways to get started with real estate investing even if you don't have a lot of cash on hand. Now let's talk about another powerful asset class, the stock market. Investing in the stock market essentially means buying a small ownership stake in publicly traded companies. And over the long term, the stock market has consistently trended upwards, generating impressive returns for investors. Now, I know the stock market can seem volatile, especially in the short term, but remember, investing is a long game. And by investing consistently over time, you can ride out any market fluctuations and come out ahead in the long run. The key to successful stock market investing is to do your research and invest in companies that you believe in and that have strong long-term growth potential. And remember, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Instead, spread your investments across a variety of different stocks and sectors to minimize your risk. Chapter 6. Wealth Code 5, the never-ending journey of self-improvement. Let's dive into Wealth Code number 5, continuous learning and self-improvement. Listen, the journey to becoming wealthy isn't just about making money, it's also about personal growth and expanding your knowledge base. The more you learn, the more valuable you become, both personally and professionally. Think about it, the world is constantly changing, especially in the financial world. New technologies are emerging, markets are evolving, and strategies that worked yesterday might not necessarily work tomorrow. That's why it's essential to stay ahead of the curve by continuously learning and adapting to new information and trends. Now you might be thinking, Graham, I'm already busy enough. When am I supposed to find time for all this learning? But the truth is, even dedicating just 30 minutes a day to reading books, listening to podcasts, or taking online courses can make a world of difference over time. One of the easiest and most effective ways to invest in your financial education is by reading books and listening to podcasts. There are countless resources available that can teach you everything you need to know about budgeting, investing, real estate, entrepreneurship, and more. Personally, I'm a huge fan of audiobooks and podcasts because they allow me to learn while I'm on the go, whether I'm driving, working out, or running errands. It's like turning your downtime into valuable learning opportunities. Now, I know it can be overwhelming to choose from the sheer volume of financial books and podcasts out there. That's why I've put together a list of some of my all-time favorites in the description box below. These resources have been instrumental in my own financial journey, and I'm confident they can help you achieve your wealth-building goals as well. Another powerful way to accelerate your learning and growth is by seeking out mentors and surrounding yourself with successful individuals. Remember, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are people out there who have already achieved what you're striving for, and they can offer invaluable guidance and support along the way. Now, finding a mentor doesn't have to be complicated. It could be someone you already know and admire, like a successful entrepreneur, a financial advisor, or even a family member or friend who has a strong understanding of personal finance. Reach out to them, express your desire to learn, and see if they'd be open to sharing their knowledge and experience with you. Remember, the journey to wealth is rarely linear, and there will be challenges and setbacks along the way. But by embracing continuous learning, seeking out mentors, and surrounding yourself with a supportive community, you'll be well equipped to overcome any obstacle and achieve your financial dreams. Chapter 7, Wealth Code 6, Networking Your Way to Wealth. Now, let's talk about a wealth code that often gets overlooked. Networking? You've probably heard the saying, your network is your net worth, and honestly, it's true. Think about it. Some of the most successful people I know have built incredible networks. They surround themselves with other driven individuals, mentors, and potential business partners. These connections can open doors to opportunities you wouldn't even know existed otherwise. Maybe it's a tip about a hot investment, a partnership that takes your business to the next level, or even just valuable advice from someone who's been there and done that. The point is, networking isn't just about schmoozing at fancy events. It's about building genuine relationships with people who share your ambitions and can help each other grow. Remember, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so if you're constantly surrounded by people who are content with mediocrity, it's going to be much harder for you to break free and achieve financial freedom. But if you surround yourself with ambitious, success-driven individuals, their energy and drive will rub off on you. Trust me, your network can be a powerful asset on your journey to becoming a millionaire. So, how do you actually go about building a strong network? Well, it starts with finding your tribe. Look for groups, communities, or events that align with your interests and goals. There are tons of online forums, Facebook groups, and even in-person meetups for real estate investors, entrepreneurs, and just about any other niche you can think of. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, attend events, and strike up conversations with people. Remember, networking is a two-way street. It's not just about what you can get, but also about what you can offer. Be genuinely interested in other people, their stories, and their goals. Offer your help and support whenever possible, even if it's just connecting them with someone you know or offering a different perspective. Building strong relationships takes time and effort, but the rewards can be substantial. Now, one platform I can't stress enough for networking is LinkedIn. Seriously, if you're not using LinkedIn to your advantage, you're missing out on a goldmine of opportunities. First things first, make sure your profile is on point. Treat it like your online resume, highlighting your skills, experience, and aspirations. Connect with people in your industry, classmates, former colleagues, and anyone else you think could be a valuable contact. Don't be afraid to reach out to people you admire or want to connect with. Send them a personalized message, expressing your interest in their work and asking a thoughtful question. Engage with content, share your insights, and participate in relevant discussions. Building a strong online presence can work wonders for your networking efforts and open up a world of possibilities. Remember, building wealth is a team sport, and having a solid network can make all the difference. Chapter 8. Wealth Code 7. Think like a millionaire. The final wealth code, and arguably the most important one, is all about your mindset. You see, becoming a millionaire isn't just about following a set of rules or strategies. It's about adopting a whole new way of thinking, a millionaire mindset, if you will. This means shifting your beliefs about money, success, and what's possible for you. Many people grow up with limiting beliefs about wealth, thinking it's only reserved for a select few or that it's somehow greedy to desire financial abundance. But the truth is, wealth is a tool. It's a tool that can give you freedom, security, and the ability to make a real impact on the world. Millionaires understand this. They don't see money as the root of all evil, but as a resource that can be used to create a better life for themselves and others. They view challenges as opportunities for growth, embrace calculated risks, and are relentless in their pursuit of their goals. Adopting this kind of mindset is crucial if you want to join their ranks. Now, a crucial part of the millionaire mindset is having unwavering discipline and focus. Look, there are going to be countless distractions and temptations on your journey to wealth. Shiny objects, get-rich-quick schemes, and the constant pressure to keep up with the Joneses. But millionaires understand the importance of staying laser-focused on their long-term goals. They're willing to delay gratification, live below their means, and make sacrifices in the short term to reap exponential rewards later on. They understand the power of compound interest and are willing to play the long game when it comes to their finances. This doesn't mean you have to live a life of deprivation, but it does mean making conscious choices about your spending and investments. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint, and it requires discipline and consistency over time. Another hallmark of the millionaire mindset is a commitment to continuous learning and personal growth. The world is constantly changing, and the financial landscape is no exception. Millionaires understand that to stay ahead of the curve, they need to constantly be expanding their knowledge and skill sets. They read books, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, and seek out mentors who can guide them. They're not afraid to invest in themselves and their education because they know that knowledge is power. especially when it comes to building wealth. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. So embrace a growth mindset, be open to new ideas, and never stop seeking ways to improve yourself. The journey to becoming a millionaire is a transformative one, both financially and personally. By adopting the right mindset, you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial dreams. Chapter 9. The journey to wealth begins now. So there you have it, the 7 wealth codes that can unlock your path to millionaire status. Remember, building wealth is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and the right mindset. But by implementing these principles and staying committed to your goals, you can achieve incredible things. Thanks for watching. If you found these wealth codes helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content. Let's build wealth together. Let's build